Michigan has always taken great pride in school tradition. From Hail to the Victors, to the giant Go Blue sign, to the classic maize and blue winged helmets, there's no mistaking Michigan. And yet even tradition must sometimes yield to progress. Long defined by a nasty run game and toughness up front, the Wolverines have struggled to keep up with the evolving offenses of college football. So this offseason, Jim Harbaugh went against the grain and made a call which could ultimately redefine what Michigan stands for.
No subtlety. The changes are big. Jim Harbaugh has elected to completely revamp virtually everything he's doing offensively. And he's turned it over to Josh Gattis.
Don't overextend. Load it up. Get it back in the framework. Ready? Go.
My recruitment happened fast here at the University of Michigan. You know, me and Coach Harbaugh have some previous experiences kind of following each other. Coach Harbaugh got whispers that I had some opportunities to present themselves this January, and a number of different schools reached out across the country inquiring about, me joining on as the offensive coordinator. Then randomly one morning, I got a phone call, and it was Coach Harbaugh, and he asked me, would I be interested in coming here to the University of Michigan? And it was one that kind of caught me off guard. I was thrilled, and I was so blessed to be in that position. He told me he'd get me a contract to me by the end of that day, so I knew it was serious. He was very open about it and said, hey, you're going to run your offense. You're going to come in, you're going to run your terminology.
Head outside, Scooty! Head outside, Scooty!
You look at my track record of offenses that I've been a part of, my expertise within it, although some people may look at me and say, well, you've never been a sole play caller. I've been very involved in the game planning process and implementation of the offense in each step that I've been a part of.
Stay pad level, low pad level, let's go.
And I think the biggest challenge as a first-time play caller is just staying calm in critical situations. My passion as a coach overruns itself out on the field.
Tight, 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 tight. Hey, Tori, it's tight footwork. Come back. Hey, turn around waiting, man.
It's critical as a play caller that you got to be able to move on to the next play, and you can't dwell in the past on a play that didn't have success.
Here we go. Let's go. Here we go.
As the offensive coordinator, I'm the point guard in this whole operation. It's my job to get all the assists and get the ball to the guys that can go and make big plays for us. And so we will build our system each and every week to fit what our players do best, but also to attack the opposing defenses.
Patterson to throw, looking inside, touchdown Wolverines!
This is not my offense, this is our offense. And so each week as we put together the game plan, everyone's going to be involved. It's not just going to be my thoughts or my ideas. Each one of our coaches is going to bring value. They're going to bring different perspective to our offensive game planning to allow our kids to go out and be successful on Saturdays.
Patterson looks to the end zone. Touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones.
One of Shay's greatest strengths is what we call his recess ability. He has a great ability to extend plays with his feet, with his eyes down the field, create explosive plays, getting away from the rush. However, we also want to maintain that we keep a great pocket presence.
Fingertip grab and a touchdown, Shea Patterson.
That we keep great ball security on the ball while we're in the pocket. We're not drifting into sacks, making the line's job a little bit harder. So I just think his overall quarterback pocket mechanics is something that we've put a huge emphasis on. We're not going to take away from one of his greatest strengths of allowing him to create plays or extend plays, but we also understand that he's got to be smart within the pocket with his presence and fundamentals.
This offense fits the skill set of Shea Patterson, Dylan McCaffrey, and Joe Milton perfectly.
When I look at how much talent we have in that room and the depth that we have at that position, it enables me as a play caller to call the game freely and not have to worry about if a guy gets banged up or nicked, that we've got to change our whole offense. Each one of our quarterbacks can command our offense and run it efficiently.
Come on, push it. One more rotation. One more rotation. By time. Let's go. Here we go. Get a ball, Trey. You got a ball? Here we go.
The philosophy of our offense is we're a pro spread. We still live and die by our pro style run schemes and gap schemes and philosophy from that standpoint. We just do it from spread mechanics. We're a multiple personnel, multiple formation offense. There will be times when we line up in two-back formations. There is the opportunity for us to put the quarterback under center. We do a lot offensively, and so we will never be penciled in to only being able to do one. I think I've been a part of offenses in the past that never got under center, and that did create a challenge. But for us here, within this offense, we have the ability to do everything. And so I'm excited about what we've been able to do. We will play with two backs. I can't promise it's always going to be a fullback, but we play with two backs. And so, we have the ability within our offense to play from a physical, tough mindset and grind the game out and play big boy football, we also have the ability to spread people out in a more finesse way and get the ball to our skill guys.
Patterson in the corner. Patterson, Nico Collins. Oh, what a catch!
You know, I've been on the opposite sideline here quite a few times and never been on the winning side. When you've battled against the University of Michigan and you felt like you tried to do your best but just could never beat them, you develop an appreciation for this program. And truly, each and every day, I feel like I'm living out my dream.